The robbers secretly smeared lard on the rails to hijack a train loaded with gold. When a faint vibration ran through the tracks, they knew the train was approaching and quickly hid in the woods on both sides. Before long, the train crawled uphill, trailing black smoke. Everything was unfolding as planned, but when the engineer noticed something was wrong, it was already too late. The soldiers inside the cars sensed danger, but before they could react, the robbers stormed aboard. They took out the engineer first and seized full control of the train. Then the robbers climbed onto the roof and hurled beehives into the cars. In an instant, screams and chaos swept through the train. Anyone who tried to escape was shot down without mercy. Within minutes, the entire train fell into their hands. The leader, Arthur, gave a swift order: cut the communication lines, release the steam, and block any possible pursuit. Next, the cars were uncoupled from the engine, and the gold-filled cars began rolling downhill. The robbers jumped onto the moving cars, convinced the heist was already a success. But they didn't know the colonel assigned to receive the gold had been waiting nearby. When the telegraph suddenly went silent, he instantly realized something was wrong and led his cavalry to intercept the train. Meanwhile, the soldiers trapped inside the cars were driven to agony by the swarming bees. With no other choice, they risked their lives and jumped off. But with the train rolling backward at full speed, each jump was almost certain death. After the last soldier escaped, the robbers lit a torch and threw it into the cars to drive out the bees. Just as they began to relax, Arthur saw the train was still accelerating, pushed forward by its own momentum. He shouted for his men to brake manually, only to discover the brakes had completely failed. Now the train was a wild beast, out of control on the tracks, tearing past trees on both sides. Finally, the train came to a dangerous stop. The robbers, hidden in the woods, rushed forward to meet Arthur. They quickly unloaded the gold, but none of them realized the consequences of this robbery would be far more serious than they imagined.